Coming up next, I'm going to share with you the 3 most common questions I get from my handgun students when they're in my training classes. So please stay tuned to the Gun Training USA channel. Hi, my name is Lenny Piazza. Welcome to the Gun Training USA channel. I'm a longtime NRA certified instructor teaching multiple disciplines such as rifle, pistol, and shotgun. I've taught hundreds of people how to safely and effectively use their handguns for either target shooting or personal defense. So today I'd like to share with you the 3 most common questions I get in my handgun courses from my students. The first one is, what type of handgun should I buy? That really depends. It depends upon you. You have to get the guns in your hand to see, number one, how the gun fits. Proper gun fit will mean the world of difference to you as a new shooter and as an experienced shooter. If you have the wrong gun in your hand that doesn't fit, you're going to see it on the range. And in the personal defense world, that's the most dangerous aspect of shooting a gun, is that you're shooting a gun that does not fit. Okay? Get the guns in your hand. If you have large hands and you have a really skinny grip or a single stack magazine on a semi-automatic, your hands might not adequately fit that gun. You might have too much finger in the trigger, so every time you pull the trigger, that shot is going to the left or to the right, and it's going to cause a lot of frustration for you. You might think it's the way that you aim the gun, but it really is that gun is just too small for your particular hand. On the other side of the fence, you could have really small hands and you're trying to grip a double stack magazine that has a really big grip. In that case, you're going to get not enough finger on the trigger, which again is going to throw your shot either left or right. So you've got to make sure that you have the right type of gun in your hand that you can safely manipulate. Racking the slide, opening up the cylinder on a revolver, making sure you can manipulate the safety and the slide lock. It all depends upon gun fit. So don't rush out and buy that gun that's on the cover of Guns and Ammo magazine blindly. You got to get the guns in your hand so you can really make sure it feels comfortable and you can manipulate all the levers that are on the particular handgun. Question number 2. Should I buy a revolver or a semi-automatic? Again, that depends upon you. Revolvers might not feel comfortable in your hand. Semi-automatics might not feel comfortable in your hand. You've got to get them in there and feel them, again, and manipulate all the levers that you need to do. And you got to get to shoot those guns. Somebody who never shot a gun before, a husband will go out and give them a .357 snub-nosed revolver. They'll take a couple of shots on the range, it'll kill their hand, they'll put it down, and they said, forget it, I don't need to shoot again. So the husband had lost a great opportunity to go shooting with his wife because he just put the wrong gun in her hand. I tell a lot of my new students when they come into my classes, don't buy a gun if you haven't got one yet. Come into the class, we'll talk about handguns. You can put your hands on a dozen different guns that I have and shoot them on the range. So you have the information that you need to make an educated decision on what type of gun that you can get. The third question that I always get is, how much can I expect to pay for a quality handgun? For a new gun, that runs the gamut anywhere from $99 to over $6,000, depending upon what your pain point is and how much you're willing to pay for a gun. So if you want to get a used gun, you can probably even get them for even cheaper than that, but you have to make sure that that gun is in perfect operating condition, or else leave it on the table and walk away. Okay, number 1, how does the gun fit the hand? If the hand does not fit the gun properly, do not buy it regardless of what the price is. Okay. Number 2, what caliber can you shoot comfortably that you can manage your recoil? Okay. If you can shoot a 380 with no problems, and then you go to a 9mm and that's got too much recoil for it, then stay with the 380. Okay. If you can go to a 38 or a 45 and you can shoot that comfortably, then by all means go for the 45. Go for the largest caliber that you can safely handle. That's my recommendation as a long-time instructor. So I hope these questions and these answers have helped you out. In upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing, we're going to be running the gamut of different topics from basic marksmanship all the way up to experienced personal defense. So if you like what you're hearing, please hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, so you'll be able to see when those videos come out. I really appreciate your time and look forward to talking with you again. Again, my name is Lenny Piazza. This is the Gun Training USA channel. Be safe. I'll see you soon.